In today's video we visit a garlic farm. We encounter quite a bit of traffic. So we're going to sit here for...
Do you know what I'd have done?
You can't tell me now. But we enjoy a cable car type chairlift thing down to the Needles View beach. With some great views when we get there. And we visit the Tennyson Monument on a cliff top overlooking the sea. All that and more in today's video. Good morning everybody, it is...
Morning.
What is it today? Tuesday the 15th?
Tuesday the 15th, yeah. It's
and we have,
sunny.
It is much better weather than it was yesterday morning. We have a busy day ahead of us. The first thing we're going to do, for some weird reason, is go to a garlic farm.
I saw it yesterday, didn't I?
That's what he smells of.
Thanks darling.
You said you could smell it this morning
again,
in the air.
Yeah, I could smell it. We were downwind I think at the garlic farm. So last night we didn't do much, just Suzanne done an amazing toad in the hole in the Ramoska. Is that how you say it? I can't know.
So I think it's either Ramoska or Ramoska. I don't know.
But it's really good. Quick picture of it here. Tasted really good.
It's nice.
So now we are heading to the garlic farm, then we're heading to the Needles, going to do a bit of a hike, see if we can go up and down the cable cars depending on the weather, and we will take you as always along with us. So come to the garlic farm.
This way to the
That's where we're
garlic farm.
going. So we'll see you there. Lots of things on the agenda today, but as mentioned, the first stop is the garlic farm. So here we are at the garlic farm. We have no idea what to expect. We're going to go and check it out. Oh, no entrance, Max. Shop entrance this way.
Oh. Mummy's in here, Daddy.
Okay, let's go and have a look. There is a very well stocked farm shop selling, as you can imagine, all things garlic. Garlic butter, I would imagine, being a popular product, along with all the sauces, dips and dressings.
See, somebody go kick my hair up.
So Max is going to try the honey, mustard and garlic. Go for it. Good?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Try it.
Thumbs up of approval from Max. They sell beer from a local Isle of Wight brewery, lots of different flavoured liqueurs and of course garlic beer. There is also a learning section where you can learn all about the history of garlic farming, along with some tips including how garlic can be used as a mosquito repellent. From my experience, it can repel a lot more than mosquitoes if you eat too much of it. There we go, £20 spent, not just in this bag, but a couple of beers, nothing to do with garlic. Garlic hoisin sauce, Max bought some sweets, just a couple of mementos, so We are now going to have a little look around the restaurant and the play park before we head off to our walk at the Needles. Yeah, you know, lots of interesting stuff in there.
I wanted to go to the Needles, but I didn't want to do a walk.
Max wants to go down the cable car, but we're going to do both. On site there is a coffee shop and restaurant, and the menu looks pretty nice. Across the courtyard is where you'll find the restaurant, but for today we're just going to grab a coffee from the coffee shop. It's very family orientated with self-guided walks, but also a farm tour if you want something a bit more in depth. Here is the trailer, out on a ride or a tour right now. Not for us today, but maybe next time. They have a small play park for the kids to let off some energy. Oh, you've done it once already. And just next to it is a chicken coop, a constant supplier of eggs, I'm sure. Among other things, this field houses 28 different types of herbs and also provides benefit to the ground and the wildlife that inhabits it. Okay, make it move if you can.
Oh, there, it's moving. It's above it, it's above it.
Yeah, I got it. And here is some wildlife enjoying the weather too. When I was filming, I thought it was a slow worm, but on closer inspection, it now appears to be some type of lizard, and a fast one at that. Good, make it move again.
I don't know how there. It's moving.
Yeah. It's a worm, isn't it? Like a slow worm.
Yeah.
And the garlic farm is set in beautiful Isle of Wight countryside, and the sunshine just makes it even more enjoyable. But now it's time to continue and head off to our next stop of the day. So that was the garlic farm. We bought some bits as you have to do. We are now heading a 38-minute drive across the island to the west side, because we're more on the east side now, to the west side to a car park which is a mile or two away from the Needles, and we're going to go for a walk along the cliff top. We hope this is the plan. Walk along the cliff top to the Needles, see some stuff around there, and then walk back again. So it'll be a bit of a walk, some attractions, some sightseeing, some nice views, and lunch somewhere probably, because it's, although maybe we should stop for lunch or snack on the way. Anyway, we'll see you there. So as mentioned, we are now heading to the Needles, the most famous attraction on the Isle of Wight. We want to take a cable car down to the beach, and on a day like today it's going to be beautiful, warm and no doubt busy. But before we do, we want to check out a monument dedicated to Tennyson, the 19th century poet laureate. We are heading to a small car park for this, and when parked up we can leave the car there, hike to the monument, then onto the Needles and back again. And on a day like today it should be a beautiful and stunning walk, but we have traffic. Why have these cars stopped? Do we need to back up? Ah, that's why. There is a tractor cutting the hedges, and we're going to be moving again right now. We are extremely lucky with the weather today. Just look at those beautiful blue skies. It's in its 70s, so just about perfect for our cliff top walk. is our foolproof way of beating the traffic and the crowd to the Needles Viewpoint. At the end of this road there should be a car park where we can park, hike up to the monument, and it's then about a mile or so walk along the coast to the Needles attraction. We thought we would leave the car here and miss out on the crowds. Maybe it's not going to be as straightforward as we thought. This doesn't look good. Please, 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 please. I think we are going to be out of luck. Yep, here we are. No parking, so we are going to have to try and park here again when we pass back a bit later. So let's change our plans and head to the Needles, and when doing things like we are, you do have to adopt a certain flexibility in your travels. Okay,
music.
There is. So as you saw, nowhere to park, so that's put a spanner in the works. I think we're going to just head towards where we were going to walk to. What we could do is walk there, park there, and then walk out back again down the coastal path.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hoping we'll find a car park nearer the Needles. So pull over, look at the maps, and put in a redirection to the Needles. So let's carry on driving for a bit. The open road. From here on in it will be plain sailing, I'm sure. Traffic, and it looks bad. I guess we've got no alternative but to just sit in it and wait our turn. I wonder, and I hope, if we'll get parking when we arrive. Okay, this is
Madness.
It's like madness. Yeah, so we're now with the masses. We were hoping to get a spot in that car park and not have to worry about all these queues and parking, but not to be. So we're going to sit here for...
Do you know what I'd have done?
You can't tell me now.
I'd have waited at the bottom of the road by the pub and waited for a car to come down, and then you bomb up there and take their space.
We've made it. We're here. The queue we were sitting in for 30 minutes was because largely of this pedestrian crossing and parking. So we made it through. We bought a ticket for car parking. They've told us there is spaces, otherwise they won't be selling tickets. The chairlift is open. We're going to park, have lunch, go to toilet and join the masses in the Needles, what's this place called?
The Needles Park.
Yeah, is that the Needles Park? The Needles.
But we're also going to do that walk.
We're still going to do the walk, yeah, because we've got. It's what I say, but it's only 1 o'clock, but it's taking us an hour to get there. When it should only take us 15, 20 minutes. Never mind, we're here. That's the main thing. Bye. Well, that was more complicated than it had to be. Lots of spaces, people parking stupidly, people laying out picnic blankets in other car parking spaces. But we're here. We've made it. We're going to walk around and we're going to show you the Needles. Okay, so after queuing for 1 hour to get tickets and to join the queue for the cable car, we are finally about to head down the cliff. And don't worry about getting on the seat. The attendant will give you a helping hand if you need it.
Hello. Bonjour.
Your mummy see us?
God, it is swinging like nobody else's business.
No, it's nothing to worry about, darling.
Yeah.
views, as you can imagine, are quite spectacular, and on this sunny day the water does look inviting. Look at the wonderful colours. Gracefully done. The Needles form the western tip of a band of chalk that crosses the centre of the Isle of Wight. The chalk ridge continues west under the sea to Dorset's Isle of Purbeck and is believed to have been connected at one time to Old Harry Rocks, which is about 20 miles away. In 5000 BC, the ridge was breached by the River Solent, which created the Isle of Wight, with jagged white rocks at the western tip. These unusual vertical rock stacks are the result of heavy folding of chalk. The remaining stacks are made of hard chalk, which is more resistant to erosion.
Here we are, Allen Bay, at the bottom of the chairlift at the Isle of Wight. Got a view to the Needles behind me. Lots of people here today. As you can expect, clear blue skies, so it was always going to be very busy. Lots of queues. Took us about half an hour in the queue, I think, to get to the front, and probably another 20 minutes at least to get back up again. So really good, really nice. Busy. School holidays, as you'd expect, so if you are going to come, try and come out of school holidays. But see the colours in all the different colours of the rocks in this sandstone stuff here, and I'll try and put a bit of information in if I can about why that is. So yeah, Isle of Wight, the Needles, Allen Bay.
The bright sunshine really highlights the coloured rocks. According to the needles.co.uk website, over time movement in the bedrock caused these sediments to be pushed up vertically to form the multi-coloured cliffs that are visible today. As you would expect, there are lots of boats out on the water. You can hire trips from here and take you out closer to the Needles to get a better view.
That was it, so we're now going back up the Isle of Wight chairlift. We've stopped. There's their call bag, now playing that one there. So we're heading back up now. Here's a closer look at the cliffs, or maybe not too close because it's with the with the GoPro. I don't think you can hear me. It's a bit windy. Lots of people queuing. Still really good views. Yeah, it's good. It cost us, I think it was something like £20 for the three of us. £8 and £4 for Max. So yeah, you know, I think everything's expensive these days, but you know, it saves walking. You can walk up through those stairs over there if you want to. Yeah, it doesn't take long, 5 minutes each way, as long as you can put up with a 25 minutes queuing, so we're nearly at the top. Let's see if Mummy and Max are. Hello! Here we are, coming into land.
Okay, so one last look at the Needles and all the activity that's happening down there before we move on. And we have a helicopter. Let's hope it's nothing serious and everyone is okay and it's not an emergency, but I wonder why they're here.
There we have it. That is the end of our trip to the Needles landmark attraction. We did the cable car, which is our main aim, and it took far longer than we thought with the queuing and everything, so the walk, unfortunately, at the moment, has taken a back seat. We are going to head to a car park that we couldn't get into earlier to see if we can get a parking space there and do a short walk, hike over to the cliff top from there. So fingers crossed we can get into that car park. Let's go and see if we can get space. Yeah, beautiful, recommend it, but I'd probably recommend it not in the school holidays, but when it's open, so you can take the chairlift. Obviously on a clear day would be better, but yeah, school holidays expected to be rammed with people. A lot quieter now though at 4 o'clock, 3:30, but the chairlift, the last entry up, or last trip back up, was at 4:15, so didn't have much time down there if you want to do it at this time, but no queues, so worth thinking about. We'll see you hopefully at the next car park.
Remember this car park from earlier? Let's see if it is second time lucky. No, please. Are we going to be lucky? Yes, we have a space right here.
So this is what we're hoping to do. We're trying to find this route here. So let's go and see if we can. Okay, we've managed to park now where we couldn't park earlier. We're trying to get to the Tennyson Monument. It's the other side of all of this. There's a very steep hill there that I'll show you in a second. But we've just walked up a shallower hill here, and there's some steps here. And I read somewhere about some steps. So we're going to try and meet Max by going this way.
Well done, Max.
Well done, Max. You okay, honey? You okay, Max?
No.
Why?
Come and see this.
Go on, you can get through there.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he'll be fine. It's prickly, but he'll be fine. He's a 9-year-old boy. Playing in bushes is what they do.
I'm fine.
You alright?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the camper van down there as you saw, so that way was better. Max made it up that big slope, but we went round some steps and now we're on a track path, hopefully out to the cliff edge. So, well, cliff edge, wherever it takes us. It is quite steep.
And on the hike up we get a break in all the bushes and trees, and I believe that is Hurst Castle.
Yeah, that was Hurst Castle that we went to a few weeks ago, that you may have seen a video from, but let's carry on negotiating our way.
What's your Hurst Castle?
Keyhaven.
Keyhaven. Not far from Lymington, Max.
Okay, lots of steps. Quite steep. We'll check in when we get to the other side. Yes, we did it.
Are you tired?
Yes. Right, so here we are at Tennyson Monument, a poet laureate from the something century. I can't remember exactly. I did read up on it 10-15 minutes ago and I've forgotten already. You can see the beautiful views we've got. I've just taken a better video probably on the other camera. I don't know if you can see this behind me or not. But we are really, really quite high. I think there's something significant about this monument. Something about it's the highest on the Isle of Wight. I don't think it's the highest in Britain, but I'll look it up and I'll put it down below. So basically, that's quite windy up here as you'd expect. And the walk we done while steep and hard, well, not particularly hard, but a little bit tough. A lot quicker than going round the long way, so we only had little time because we couldn't get here this morning. What we wanted to do this morning was walk up this bit, but then walk all the way to the Needles, do what we wanted to do at the Needles, and then walk back again. That would have been our walk for today, but unfortunately things dictated otherwise and we couldn't get a parking space down here this morning, so we ended up sitting in all that traffic and parking up there. But we made it up here tonight, which we're really pleased about. Very quick flying visit. We're heading back down now, and that might be us done for the day. We're going to get some tea before we go back to the campsite, so we might see you later. But yeah, Tennyson Monument and the lovely views that you get with it all the way around here. Amazing. Don't know if you heard that. Tennyson Monument and the lovely views you get all the way around here with it. Well worth doing if you're in the area. We'll see you back at the campsite.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, the Let me start.
Go on then.
No.
Go.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, rolls down that hill, fill my head. A million dreams are taking me away.
Oh, well, I hope you're all right, darling. Oh, you're rolling down that hill and it hurts in your head. Where's Mummy gone? Has she rolled down the hill? Watch your footing on the loose pebbles.
And we are heading back to the campsite now to enjoy a lovely summer's evening, and we'll see you in the morning.
Okay, so we have just left the campsite on our last morning here on the Isle of Wight for this trip. Beautiful day today, probably the best day of the 3 that we've had here, I would have thought, although yesterday was good as well. We are heading over to the ferry now. Still be a nice drive there, so don't go just yet, and we've got the ferry crossing to enjoy as well. So as always though, in case I don't speak to you again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all the usual stuff, and of course we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Wait for Mummy to get back.
I don't know. It is, yes. The system works.
It does. Let's see when it does. Lane number 3, please.
Lane number 3.
Yes, please.
Was he around the bend, is it?
Yes, please.
Follow around. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is it, the end of our Isle of Wight trip. The last ferry back, but 2 days time we're going on another boat. That boat though is slightly bigger in as much as a cruise ship, so something a bit different for us. I think there might be a video coming out about that, but I'm not too sure in what format or what to do about it. But yeah, thank you for joining us.
Drop the camera.
It would get wet and I would lose it, and all the videos that we've done so far would be gone forever. Just kidding. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching. It's a bit windy, so I hope you can hear me, and if you can, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up.
Can you hear me now?
Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, share it, tell your friends who love campervan travel and travel in general. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.